Hello, everyone. Welcome to another StarCraft 2 cast. This one, hopefully, will be a banger. Spawning up the top right, it is Storm Gaming's MaxPax. In the blue. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left, it is Basilisk Serral. In the red, Serral has opened up with the Extractor Trick 15 hatch. Oh, wait a minute. Is this... we'll see the... No, yeah. It's Extractor Trick 15 hatch, yeah. And MaxPax opening up with a no scout. And this is neat. This is a little bit neat. A little bit of greed coming in from MaxPax. This is the kind of thing where if your opponent 12 pulls, you just don't see it coming and you die. They target down the pylon before you get a unit out. Then all of a sudden you have just probes fighting, you know, a lot of units. But because he didn't scout, went very quick into the gases, this Stargate is incredibly fast. Faster than normal. I like this. I like this to start the series versus a player like Serral. MaxPax and Serral, obviously two of... many people would say they're the best two players of the race. I don't know if I would go Hero or Serral, especially in PvZ. Hero is more chaotic. Serral is much more... pardon me. Hero is more chaotic, more diverse in his build orders. MaxPax is a lot more stable, so to speak. God, look at that timing. 2:59, and he started up the Oracle. Serral actually does not scout the Stargate, so he doesn't see how quick it was. Now he sees that it's on the way, but he might not have realized that it's even a little bit faster than normal. Ooh, Adept on the other side of the map. We'll get a Creep Tumor, actually. Oh, that's a really nice little pick. These two have played already 2 matches against one another in very recent history. MaxPax actually reveals the Oracle and the timing of it. It might not seem like the biggest of deals, like 4, 5, 6 seconds of difference. By the way, great save on the Overlord from Serral. But that could be the difference between a Spore Crawler being done and not. Serral, though, will have the Spore Crawlers done in time. MaxPax looking for the drone that's popping out, but he's going to be disappointed because it's an Overlord. Good job from Serral to use the contested larva at the third base, or the more difficult to defend larva, turning that into an Overlord. Just a small little attention to detail from Serral that I really am a big fan of. Serral probably the best defensive Zerg against Oracles, but we even see MaxPax getting in with the second Oracle. We'll find 2 drones. That's a pretty decent start here. Oh, cute move from MaxPax. Targets down a couple lings trying to take down the gold base blocking rocks. Serral has made some adjustments in ZVP, and he's been playing a lot more aggressive in the mid game to try and take control and get an economic lead going into the late game of PvZ. MaxPax has made some adjustments of his own, but they've been kind of in response to the patch. And by patch, I mean the addition of energy recharge. Was he going to go for the cancel on this base? I think the creep might be a little bit too far forward. Yeah, the queens can get there pretty darn quickly. Speaking of which, the creep spread is looking very nice for Serral. MaxPax really trying to be a nuisance on these rocks. By the double Oracle setup, I'm of course referring to the fact that you can get a lot more energy thanks to energy recharge. And so you can still drop a lot of stasis traps. You can protect your Blink Stalkers with energy recharge. There it is right there. MaxPax on just a ton of energy on these Blink Stalkers. Serral, off of his very quick layer, has gone for an incredibly fast Hydralisk Den. Ooh, he is going to scout what his opponent's doing. And we'll see that it's going to be 6-gate Blink. MaxPax is a... oh, he actually lets the Robo get scouted by this Changeling as well. That's really nice for Serral. This is very standard out of MaxPax. He has not done anything besides the no scout, he has not done anything out of the ordinary. Stasis ward is set up here. Stalkers, oh, one of them does blink away. That's a nice little find here for MaxPax. Serral trying to knock down some of this debris. Serral also hunting for the stasis wards. He didn't see this one, though. He went to this position. MaxPax now dropping a stasis ward where Serral checked. He's already getting a lot of damage into on this hatchery. Ooh, nice snipe on one of those hydras by MaxPax. This is actually looking quite nice. One stasis ward triggered, second one as well. There's another one behind this. Serral doing an excellent job of triggering these stasis wards without getting a bunch of units caught. Transfuse will come in. There's only... Oh, there would have been one transfuse, but instead he injects. That might have been a mistake from Serral. MaxPax. Oh, man. Again, the stasis ward's not getting the greatest value. Excellent job diffusing, but there's one more behind it. It's a big one. However, Serral might have pushed this back hard enough. That was really good for MaxPax right there at the tail end. After what I would say was a pretty great defense from Serral, just in the way that he diffused all these stasis traps. That last one, really great for MaxPax. +1 missile will complete. Hydra speed is already done, so these Hydras do have good mobility, even off creep. Hydra range about to complete. That is a very fast upgrade. Nice trigger on the stasis trap again. There is one more at the top side. Blink back was used. MaxPax is now out of energy on these oracles. How many stasis traps has he dropped? He's dropped a lot. It's been like 6 or 7 stasis traps. Very small counterattack on the top side. We'll actually get a couple zealots. Now a bunch of lings show up. I think this is going to be a cancel on this base. MaxPax is so far out of position. Oh man, what a great counterattack from Serral while he is about to finish Hive. This is such a good start for Serral. Getting a cancel on that 4th base. Even got a cannon, got a bunch of zealots as well. Resources lost, very similar here. Serral has not yet knocked down his gold-based minerals. So he's not outmining his opponent by a crazy amount, and he just now takes the 5th base. Would really like to see what the kind of space Serral's bought on the map. Oh, would love to see actually a contaminate on this +2 weapons. Wait, he didn't... Oh, no, he's just scouting. Okay, he wants to see if it's like Colossus or something. MaxPax is going to take a base on the right side. There is Storm done. Fleet Beacon. Ooh. Right after the Scouting Overseer leaves. MaxPax is going to continue his aggression on the right side. We do have... How many lurkers are out? None yet. Storm will get mostly avoided. There is a lot of storms here. Hydraling is not great against storms. Good split by Serral. Good job for MaxPax to build that Fleet Beacon right after his opponent left. One lurker set up here defensively. Ooh, an attempt to cancel the other ones. Man, Serral's doing an amazing job of dealing with these storms. Oh, on the top side, one High Templar goes down. That is a lot of zealots, though. And there's still 2 storms available with this push. Lurkers will hold this position on the right side almost assuredly, especially once these ones pop out. Vipers are a bit of a weird choice, considering the army is Blinkstalker, High Templar. Actually, I would say a bit of a strategic mistake, actually, from Serral here. MaxPax does have the 4th base now done. Serral did lose his 5th. And I think I like this position for MaxPax. After all this, yeah, the last little bit has been a very good set of trades for him. Archon from the High Templar getting taken down here. Immortals starting to be added on. MaxPax making some great adjustments to Serral under the gun. And the mothership is about to pop out. Oh, big link forward. That's a big stasis. Huge stasis. 3 lurkers on one and a bunch of lings on the other. Serral is really on the back foot while MaxPax is heading in towards those Tempests. Serral does have both lurker upgrades done. No Hydra upgrades yet. Sorry, not... He's got 2 of the Hydra upgrades. No Hive Tech Hydra upgrade. He does have Adrenal Glands and +1 melee, which means if these lings get in on top of a mineral line, they're going to shred. Trying to bait out the storm is Serral. Oh, There was more storms. I didn't even realize there was a second High Templar in there. 21 kills as the Archon morph comes in. Does Serral have enough to keep going? He's going to get this one Archon before it completes its morph. Stalkers are trying to come in here. There is an Overseer, but the Mothership has arrived. However, yeah, you do not want to attack up a ramp into Lurkers, and those Lurkers were set up to deal with the flanking High Templar. Time Warp is available. Time Warp and Cloaking Field. Oh, man, those are some pretty nice storms here. Juicy. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, a bunch of Lurkers coming forward, and the Abduct going to be very good. MaxPax must have just lost so much here. Oh, my God, he lost, like, all his Blink Stalkers. Oh, my goodness. Serral with the multi-pronged Lurker aggression, catching MaxPax off guard. Caught me off guard. I didn't even see it. Serral, all of a sudden, blanking so much of his opponent's supply. Tempests are here on the right side. Is there an Oracle for Revelation? There is. Where is it? Okay, it shows up now. And revelates all the Lurkers. Serral says, okay, we got to get out of here. Multi-pronged Lurker aggression. Damn, Serral. Just as I was saying this, this game is looking a little rough for him. He finds some big stuff. Ooh, is that freshly warped in High Templar? I think it is. We're going to see Cloaking Field activated. Clears up a couple Lurkers. Lunge is now down for the Hydra, so they can run away. Greater Spire is, well, it's under construction for Serral. He still hasn't taken down these rocks. He's got to take these rocks down. I think he's about to do that with these Hydras. Yeah. +2 missile going to complete in a moment. There, that's is that misplaced? Oh, I can't actually tell. I always think hatcheries are misplaced, and a lot of times I'm right, but a lot of times I'm wrong too. +2 melee on the way here for Serral. Just on the single Evo. We do have MaxPax building a lot of cannons, trying to secure his 5th base. He has not taken down his own gold minerals just yet. Tempests are going to get abducted here by one of the Vipers. Actually, I mean, he gets 2 abducts, but only kills one of the Tempests. That's what I was trying to say. Lurkers. Oh, unburrowing on the top side. He needs to reburrow these. This push is coming in. Time Warp is going to be pretty good, but it's actually good that the workers were moving back. Spore's actually getting a lot of damage to the Mothership. We'll force that back. Unfortunate Stalker in the middle. Both players are maxed out and are starting to build a bank. It is Serral who's been mining a little bit more over the last little bit, as he was able to deny the 4th base. And, well, I mean, it's not even that he denied the 4th base. It's that kind of slowed down the 5th base, I think. It's cascading effects. Everything affects everything in a game of StarCraft 2, especially at this level. Ooh, Storm's not really connecting. Good dodge from Serral. Hydra Lurker Ling in the middle of the map. Another Storm getting avoided. It baited out even. God, resources lost is... well, it's just been a long battle report. Serral looking for fights away from the Mama ships. He did get Neural Parasite, but of course he has not added the Infestors yet. The armies do get much more complicated to control when you have Viper and Infestor. And even for a player as good as Serral, keeping things simple until you need those units is oftentimes a good choice. Now, we are going to see Ultralove Cavern coming in for Serral. He's about to have that +2 melee kicking in. Let's check the vision of both players.
Under attack.
Creep spread for Serral. Oh, going to start to get... oh, no. Oh, okay. Well, loses the Observer. That's a little bit unfortunate. There's the Infestors being added on. +1 air weapons as well. Oh, and finally a second Evo has started up. +1 Carapace at the same time as +3 melee. We do have Tectonic Destabilizers being added on. Oh, cute little Lurker on this gold base. Oh, Stasis Ward on the bottom side. This is an army for MaxPax that's a little bit exposed. Lurker does get taken down. Oh, Recall. Recall into the middle. Oh, Parasitic Bombs could be big here. This is a lot of Archon Tempest. Archon Tempest Storm. This is actually an army that I do feel is quite vulnerable to Ultras. Well, I mean, also Lurkers. Oh, that's a big fungal growth. No Parasitic Bomb to chain it with, though. Revelation did tag one of the Vipers and a lot of the Corruptors. Actually, almost the entire army. Single lurker on the top side. That's going to find a couple probes. Oh, sorry, no, there's 3 lurkers. What am I doing? Oh, wow. Wow, they actually melt the Zealots that came to clean this up. There's only a couple Zealots, so it does make sense. Lurkers will get dealt with, though, but that has kind of opened things up. Was that a High Templar that just got taken down? Yes, it was. Did drop some Storms. Resources lost, still favoring MaxPax slightly, but... Oh, can Serral... Oh, Serral. Oh, hold position on the lurker. Oh, this is hold fire. This is hold fire. That's so cute. He's waiting until a fight happens, and then he is going to unleash this lurker on the mineral line. Oh my god, Serral is so smart. He's so smart. Both players are on a big bank here on Amygdala. Is there a second Spire? No. Serral is doing it off 1 Spire, so he's going to be on 1-1 air pretty soon. Let's see how quickly he starts up +2 Carapace. The Evos are separated. Anabolic Synthesis is started up after Chitinous Plating is completed. More spores being added on the top left, and that's going to protect these lurkers a little bit. Oh, Fungal Growth. Fungal Growth on the right side. Recall coming in. Brood Lords not able to get that 1 Archon. Recalls to the main army. Queens are going to be able to transfuse in this fight, potentially. Oracle not dropping the Revelation. There it is now. Lurker's trying to reposition as MaxPax has found position on this gold. I think he can just kill it. Yeah, that gold is gone. Serral, wise decision to just give it up. But he's going to want something in return on the other side, and he's going to look for this base. Recall is a relatively short cooldown, but both recalls have been used, I believe. Yeah, both the base recall and the mothership recall. MaxPax has to be very careful. He should know that the lurkers are set up here. This will be a bit of a vision battle. We got Serral trying to collapse on this army. It's super clumped up. Fungal Growth Parasitic Bomb combo. Does he get the Parabomb off? I can't tell. Huge spell casting coming in from Serral. Can he get that Mama Ship? The answer is no. It will survive. MaxPax, that was looking very dangerous for him. Serral thought he had the jump on his opponent, but instead it is actually MaxPax who just murdered that army. So many Corruptors, so many Infestors, so many Vipers going down, and only 2 Archons, a bunch of Observers, and a High Templar falling for the Protoss. Now we've got MaxPax moving in on the bottom side, looking for an opening. Oh, Serral is going to try and jump this army. There's still a couple Archons underneath, but not a crazy amount. He's got a good spread on the Corruptors. Mothership is staying alive for a while. Finally goes down. This was MaxPax's, or Serral's big remax here. MaxPax still on a gigantic bang. Gold base is in trouble. Oh, Fungal Growth will lock down one of the High Templars so the lurkers can get the kill. MaxPax. I think MaxPax is in an amazing position in this game. Serral is so far behind now. Look at the banks. It's gone for Serral. That was fought with 2-0-0 versus 1-1 air. So upgrades not significantly in the favor of either player. Lurker will come into the middle. We'll be able to grab a couple probes, but that's relatively minor. Oh, Fungal will find the Oracle. Does get the kill despite the shield battery. Just barely. Oh, Lurker Ling in the middle. This is far too big of an army for Serral to fight, but MaxPax doesn't know how many lurkers there are. He's doing a great job of controlling space in the middle and locking down this gold, which is really keeping Serral uncomfortable in this game. They're on the even worker counts. Obviously, neither player has mules. Oh, God, this is a really interesting game here on Amygdala. Brood Lords will find a couple probes in the middle and start to lock down this gold base. Oh, that was almost a monster Fungal. MaxPax blinking away very quickly there. Tempests are separated away from the army. Mothership, did he not? Okay, he did rebuild it. It's just now popped out. Okay. I was like, he definitely should be rebuilding this. +3 air has completed. for MaxPax. He's got that +1 air armor and shields on the way. Serral also finished up the +2 air attacks and has started up that +2 air armor. He's decided not to continue upgrading ground. And I think that's the right call right now. I think, I mean, he's not super rich. He is not super rich. This game could go the distance here. Oh, we got an attempt to get on top of this base by MaxPax. Infestor pops out and will drop a nice little fungal. High Templar. Oh, they get blasted by the Lurker Spines, but he will get away. Observer is in siege mode. Meanwhile, we see the base on the bottom side getting sniped by the Tempests. Those Tectonic Destabilizers do amazing work. Serral needs to find a counterpunch here, one way or another. A lot of cannons on this bottom right base. A lot of cannons on the top center. Going to be difficult to get anything done, so he is looking for damage on this base in the middle. But with the Tempests here, it's going to be so difficult to find something. MaxPax not adding ground armor. That is a common... Well, I mean, he's only on one forge, so it makes sense to get the shields. Common play for the Protoss to skip this. Serral has not missed a beat on these air upgrades. Continuing off just the one Spire. That's his 5th air upgrade. Even 23 minutes into this game, he is still really on point with that. Broodlord's on the left side. A little bit of Broodlord Lurker. Only 2 Lurkers here. MaxPax going for the Revelations. Oh, he's actually got that Watchtower. God, that is such a good Watchtower for him. Serral has resumed mining the gold base. Both players on just gigantic armies. Drones are going to get blasted. Mothership getting a couple kills right there. Huge fungal growth coming in. The Time Warp is going to be good. Infester's getting hit by the Stasis Ward. Parasitic Bomb going in as well. Massive fight for Serral, and that is what he needed. Takes down the Mothership. Takes down a bunch of Archons. 8 High Templar died during that. Beautiful fight from Serral. That's how he thought the fight on the bottom side was going to go. MaxPax had some great defensive spell casting. This time, Parasitic Bomb landed. The Corruptors were able to get massive value during that fight. And now it is Serral who has... he's still very far behind in the resources lost. The chip damage has been immense from MaxPax. But it's Serral who found the much better fight. MaxPax, though, was able to save a lot of units. Well, he was able to save enough to make it worthwhile, that's for sure. MaxPax does currently have more of the map. Oh, this Nexus is misplaced. It's a little bit awkward. Oh, MaxPax getting caught a little bit in the middle of the map. MaxPax does have a bigger bank as well. Mothership is being rebuilt. That's the big you can't fight me unit for the Protoss. That's the army unit that makes things very difficult. Oh, Stasis Ward. Stasis Ward in the middle. Even though those Infestors got Stasis, by the way, there was still enough fungal growths to have a big impact. Tempests are going to push this army away, grabbing 2 Broodlords, but the gold base has been denied. Lings on the top side will get in here before MaxPax can complete the Nexus. He turns it into a slow warp pylon, and he can't cancel this. He's going to lose so much money on these Zealot Warpins. Oh, that was such a misstep from MaxPax. He canceled the Nexus. Oh, that was so many extra Zealots that went down to just a handful of Lings. Very small miscalculation for MaxPax that cost him like an extra 1,000 minerals. Oh, a nice burrow on the top side. I still think MaxPax is winning this game currently, but it is not over yet. Ooh, and he started building these static defense in the middle of the map. I actually really like this little move. Serral, though, oh, he's going to get these Lings on top of it. MaxPax should just cancel all these cannons. Oh, he actually only cancels 1. So he loses, what was that, like 400 minerals plus the 450 minerals, including the probe. That was just a couple of Lings that went down for that. Now Serral's getting great value with these Lings. Misplaced gold rebuild Nexus. That is 2 misplaced Nexi out of MaxPax. Just small little missteps, but they do add up. And at this level, it is, well, it can be a really big deal. Serral, God, he is playing so well right now. That is a lot of energy on these High Templar. All but I think one of them have Double Storm. They are almost all maxed out on energy. Oh, sorry. Oh my God, there's more High Templar than this. Where are the others? Okay, 3 on the bottom side. Those... Nope, 2 on the bottom. Nope, 3. And they're all maxed out. This is 23 storms currently available for MaxPax. Soon to be 24. Is that right? No. 20. 20... What? 21. 21, soon to be 22. God. Math. Serral looking for an opening in the middle of the map. Oh, he's going to find a carrier on a... Just an unfortunate rally.
Swarm forces under
just was kind of sharking around. Got a little lucky there. Base on the top side will get taken down. But it is a base for a base. Serral's got to be a little careful with these Broodlords. We'll pull them back. He has already mined out all the gas on this left side base. We're actually at... We're at, like, potential stalemate situation. Not stalemate. Full mine out situation. Serral really needs to get a hand on this top left base, or he needs to deny the bottom side one. MaxPax, I'm very surprised he didn't try and fully saturate or even oversaturate that base on the right side. Oh, we do see Serral chasing this army. Neuroparasite's coming on the Tempest. That's actually very good for providing vision and DPS. Fungal Growth Parabomb combo is going to be really good. We see the dive in on top of the Tempests. Fantastic engagement for Serral. And he will get so much work done. He does lose some of the Broodlords. Mothership comes in a little late to the fight. Stalkers blink forward, but no Lurkers are there to punish. Big Fungal Growth as well. Going to catch a couple of these units. There is a Time Warp available. Can MaxPax force the re-engagement? He's doing his darndest. Carriers. Well, one of them will get taken down there. Beautiful kiting from Serral. MaxPax trying to get a lot of kills on the exit. Cloaking field. Oh, the Mothership got left behind. MaxPax losing. Oh, my God. The Corruptors could just get the Mothership if they knew it was there, but they don't. They don't know that it is just sitting there. Is MaxPax just trying to bait his opponent's army out of position and then going to recall the top side? No, because he loses 2 High Templar to the chasing Broods. Now the gold base getting denied again. Zealot's getting denied as well. Serral is playing the greatest late game ZVP I have ever seen in my damn life. Oh, that is a lot of Zealots on the top side. They're going to be able to clear up these Zerglings very quickly. There's the Mothership. It does get taken down. Serral found it. He is going to deny this gold base for the 3rd time in this game. We are just about to cross the 100,000 resources lost mark. There it is. Oh, MaxPax does get a kill on this base, but it's empty. It is empty. Serral running perilously low on resources to mine. Broodlords are revelated here. MaxPax sees a lot of his opponent's army. MaxPax can still most definitely win this game. But it is Serral with the advantage at the moment. Storm coming in. Double Storm. Oh, it was on cooldown, so that's actually a good fight for Serral. He wipes the Zealots and the High Templar. The storms were not good enough, and now we're going to see on this topside base a bunch of static defense getting taken out. We're actually going to see potentially all the probes go down as well. There's still relevant amounts of minerals here. Oh, well, it's not even 500 minerals, actually. Wait, what is it? 140. Oh, it might be exactly 5. No, it's exactly 500 minerals. 115 plus 25, 140 plus 360 is 500 exactly. But will that make the difference in this game? Honestly, with how close it is, it could. Serral is dragging this game, kicking and screaming back into his favor. Absolutely insane stuff. Oh, little Blink Stalker army on the right side. MaxPax still has a lot of resources to mine on this bottom side. I am so surprised he hasn't tried to mine this base more aggressively. Serral, does he even have any gases left to mine? This gold base is on 100 gas, and that is it. Oh my God. Oh my God. He just lost a bunch of Lurkers, didn't he? Did he? Or was that change? Is that changelings? That might have been broodlings, actually. No, it wasn't Lurkers. It was not Lurkers. I think it was broodlings. Ooh. Oh, changelings to hold the watchtower. That's a very smart move from Serral. They don't get auto-aggroed. Lurkers on the other side. Good quick pull away from MaxPax. Serral. Oh my God. Big fight, big fight, big fight. Huge no parasites coming in. Parasitic bombs as well. No storms on the Corruptors finally coming through now. We are going to watch this back. This might be the final fight of the game. Archons are trying to protect these carriers. There's a tiny bit of dead air right here where the Corruptors are able to abuse. And that is an amazing engagement for Serral. MaxPax is in trouble, but he's got the ability to recall on the bottom side. Is he going to go for it? Warping in 16 more Zealots. Oh, he's threatening the recall, but he hasn't used it yet. Serral has spent basically all of his bank, but now he's got this base up and running on the top side. Oh, it's going to be a recall of the mothership away from this. That is a wise decision. Wise decision. Even now, the game is so close. MaxPax and Serral are battling toe-to-toe. Serral somehow is spreading creep during all this. My God, we got to take a look at the APM. I mean, it's pretty high, but it's not as high as you would expect necessarily. Queens being added on at this point. Both players are so broke. The thing is, though, MaxPax has this gold base now up and running again, and that is a huge influx of economy. Serral, of course, has his base up and running. Oh, Microbial Shroud being added on here by Serral. Serral with... Oh, that's a big stasis. MaxPax might legitimately want to wait for this. Oh, Infestor almost getting taken out. It has 1 HP left. Wow. Wow, it just got the regen. Now, Serral does see exactly where his opponent's army is because of these lurkers. Only one lurker able to get picked off. And, oh, barely saves the High Templar. I don't even know how Serral got the attack range on that. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. These... Okay. Just going to be a couple of stasis wards. Not going to get the best connections. I thought they were going to be big there. Zealot on the bottom side, just killing a random extractor that was already mined out. This base will get taken down, and MaxPax never mined any additional resources, so this is 500 minerals. Remember that number. It could come down to that 500 mineral mark. Serral has taken the lead in resources lost now, and with this being a full split map scenario, and him mining... Well, I think they actually are going to end up mining equivalent amounts all game long. It says MaxPax has mined more for a while, but I don't think he's touched this base. Once the gold base mines out, MaxPax's income is going to plummet. And he's already down to just 4 of the 6 mineral patches. The thing is, he is a ways away from mining out. He is a ways away from mining out. It feels like MaxPax has mined more. Even though I'm pretty sure that's not possible. Like, I guess he's mined a couple of these patches long distance for a little bit. Oh, fight in the middle of the map. Time Warp is baited out there by Serral. Finds an Oracle as well. 1 Infestor and a couple Queens getting hit by the Stasis Ward. Oh, nice Fungal Growth. Finds one of these Tempests. Another Fungal as well, but he will lose the Infestor. Cloaking Field getting activated. Parasitic Bomb comes in. Big storms on the Corruptors. Spread on the Corruptors is pretty good. Zealots reinforcing in behind this. Queen's getting hit by the Stasis Ward. We will see the Mothership going down. This is going to be Serral taking an amazing engagement once again. A bunch of Zealots swung in from the bottom side. They didn't do anything there. This is Serral in his absolute peak prime form. This is the Serral that didn't lose a ZVP for like 2 years straight. Void Rays being produced by MaxPax. I do like the decision-making there, but I don't think he's got the money to get out enough. Maybe he does, though. The Corruptor count is very low for Serral. We'll see Fungal Growth coming in on top of these Tempests. Oh, there's no Archons underneath, so the Corruptors are free to dive those Tempests. But now the Broodlords have gotten on top of the gold base. This is the last bit of mining for the gas for MaxPax, which means if he loses this, he cannot produce any more Void Rays. Oh my God, Serral is like 1 volley with the Broodlords away from getting the seed. It doesn't go off. Oh, the Lurkers get some huge damage on those probes, clearing out 14 more probes. Base goes down. MaxPax gonna run into the lurkers with a bunch of zealots. Not gonna be the best move. Abduct coming in. There are the Void Rays. Is there enough for Serral with the queens underneath? The answer is yes. GG gets called. What a game. Serral takes game one in the series. All right, here we go for game number 2. How do you top that game 1? Well, you go again. Spawning down on the bottom left of this best of 5 on El Dorado. It is Ice Storm Gaming's MaxPax. In the blue and fighting tooth and nail, getting the job done. It is Serral for Basilisk. That was exquisite out of Serral. Absolutely exquisite. There was one engagement where things went really wrong for him on the bottom side, but everything else, and even that one looked like a good jump from Serral. It was just that MaxPax kind of got a bunch of good defensive spells off. Bunch of side storms. I honestly thought that was going to be a big jump for Serral. God, the army movement in the like early stages of that late game was so impressive from both players. I really thought MaxPax had that game for a while too. He had a bigger bank. He was mining more than his opponent. He denied the top left base for a very long time. Serral being able to secure that base though ultimately was enough. And there was multiple times as well where Serral found great value with, like, sudden Ling run-bys. Like, it felt like every time Serral built Lings, they got value. Just incredible stuff. By the way, thank you for the follows, Gladiar, and the kind comments as well. EC Wolfify. Welcome, Ramelski. We do see a Stalker first into the Stargate. Obviously, that does slow down your Stargate a little bit, as it is 50 gas for that Stalker. And MaxPax, of course, did go for the Probe Scout, and it's El Dorado. So this is something that I talk about a lot on my stream, but I may not always talk about on YouTube, is the fact that these mineral patches, there's only 2 close mineral patches. That may not seem like the biggest of deals, but in the early game, it can slow down the production of structures by quite a bit. Oh, again, Serral wins the minigame. Keeps the Overlord alive. He did build an extra Overlord just to be on the safe side here. There was almost enough time that if MaxPax had mined one of these, either mined this mineral patch out, or more likely mined these ones out, the Stalker could have potentially gone there and gone hunting, but then he would have had to recall it. Yeah, it's I don't blame him for not going for it. MaxPax, quick third Nexus. Before second gate, before third unit, before second Oracle as well. Not as fast as it can be, but that is more so El Dorado once again, where you just mine less. On a regular map, that would be like a 330 Nexus. Here, it's 340. Kind of crazy. Should illustrate how big of a difference that makes. Oh, robotics facility, no second Oracle. Is this going to be the modified Christianer? No, I don't think so, because usually you get the Robo as the second unit. Oh, did he get a drone? He did. Nice job with the Oracle. Okay, never mind. Well, actually, no. This could be the Christianer. So this is, yeah. 2 more gateways coming in. This is going to be a very quick Archon drop. Mana used this to great effect versus Serral in a series that they played recently. And Mana actually took a game off of Serral with that. Think this might just be Glaives? No, with the 3rd and 4th gas, this is going to be... We're going to see a Templar Archives very soon. Basically, as soon as this Twilight Council completes, There it is. Yeah, off of one Oracle, it's always going to be something... Well, it's always going to be this. The thing is, this kind of build is so empowered by energy recharge. One, because the Oracle you make gets a ton of energy. Two, the High Templar you make behind this can also get a ton of energy. And the Oracle allows you to defend the third Nexus very easily against Lings, which then allows you to get away with the faster tech. It's just a great build overall to take advantage of the new setup. Nice save right there from MaxPax. Mineral walking the probe back into his mineral line. Serral just... Oh, he's going to go after this pylon and will get the kill. Yeah, kill, no cancel. Ooh, also getting a wraparound on the Zealot, but the Oracle shows up to defend. Creep spread, very good from Serral. And he actually mined out these minerals to give him mobility between the bases. First Overlord does get sniped, but Serral's got an excess of supply, I think in anticipation of possibly losing Overlords. Oh, and Serral says, no, no, no. I'm in too good of a spot. This is a little too greedy from you. And he is going to build the Overlord speed upgrade, Roach speed as well, and he is going to go for a big attack here. This is going to be so difficult for MaxPax to hold. This is a great answer to this kind of build. Now, MaxPax is building Immortals. Second Robo even being built here. MaxPax, I wonder if he's recognized what's going on yet. He is. Okay, yes, he has. Ooh, a jump on that sentry would be good. There's actually going to be the cannon that gets jumped. Good job for MaxPax to get the cancel. Is it just one Dropper Lord? It is. How many queens does he have? 5 queens. But it looks like he's left 2 of them at home. Yeah, 4 injects. Serral, of course, a blistering fast player. Oh, one Stasis Ward does get triggered. Nice job from Serral, but a good force field to block this run by into the natural. Attacking through this position is not super easy for Serral. That's why he wanted to run by into the main. Queens do drop creep. One of them getting actually set off of this position. Serral's trying to draw MaxPax out into the open. Oh, he could depower these gateways, but he doesn't quite get the kill. However, he is moving in on top of this right side. The War Prism Micro pretty good for MaxPax so far, saving most of the units. Only one of the power units going down. Serral is actually spreading creep throughout this. Nice reposition on the War Prism. Oracle does fall. One of the Archons as well, and another one going down. The juggling's been pretty good, but not quite perfect. And again, Serral, sometimes you do need to be perfect. However, he is pumping double Immortal right now. The Robo Facility was exposed, though, and it will go down. Good job from Serral to snipe that. He could still break through with this. He is still pumping units. He needs to find more than he has. A lot of damage on that Archon. Is energy recharge available? It is. Or at least it's off cooldown. Oh, but he's chronoing Immortals nonstop, which means no energy recharge. Serral continuing to build nothing but units. He adds an Evo, though. He does not want to go into the later stages of this game. Oh, nice force field from MaxPax. But Serral able to micro through it. Great transfuse, saving that one Ravager. No Archons left, which means that the Ravagers are... Well, I mean, just in general, it's a little bit more difficult for MaxPax. Serral continuing to keep the Zealot count low. Still keeping a pathway to victory in this game. Dropping 3 Roaches into the main base. This could be a really nice little play, especially if MaxPax ends up getting caught with no Warpins. Could lose quite a few probes on the back end. Archons have been replaced here. Now the War Prism Micro looking very good. Guardian Shielded Sentry does get taken out. MaxPax will force back up his ramp. Corrosive Vials really starting to rain down on these Immortals. And the Roaches in the main base. Oh, there's a cannon here. Oh my god, the hot pickup micro from Serral on the Roach. That was so sick. Doesn't quite get the cannon. God, that was actually so cool from Serral. That was so cool. He does ultimately lose the Overlord, the Dropper Lord. Zealot's trying to go for a run-by on the top side. Will run into some reinforcements of Serral and will get taken down. Burrow being added on by Serral, as well as that +1 missile. He is still keeping the aggression going. He knows because the robotics facility was killed that this is not just a straightforward defense. It's been pure action for the last little bit. Serral is actually out-trading MaxPax by a tiny fraction. Corrosive Bile's not quite killing that one shield battery. Serral dropping creep on the top side. Ooh. Oh, this Zealot run by could be what MaxPax was looking for. Corrosive Bile's finding a pylon, finally depowering those gateways. So many minutes later. Oh my god, MaxPax! Did he pulled the Zealots back. He pulled the Zealots back and oh my god, he could have gotten into this base completely undefended. Instead, it is now Serral who gets a chance to react. MaxPax has been holding on by the skin of his teeth for so long, but now it is Serral who will be able to deal with this. That could have been the backbreaker for Serral there. Ooh, good force field is going to trap some of these Ravagers. Corrosive Biles going to get dodged. A lot of the Immortals barriers getting triggered there, but as long as he doesn't lose those units, they will get reset. 2 probes and 2 drones going down. Tit for tat. MaxPax is out mining his opponent, but he is still just on the 3 bases. Serral trying desperately to end this game or find critical damage. The thing is, if MaxPax can't expand, eventually he will get himself into trouble on 3 bases. He will start to run dry on minerals. However, that is not happening just yet. And now High Templar have Storm. Serral pushing up the ramp. Huge Storm on the Roaches. Oh, but Burrow is done, so he can just burrow up and heal them. Corrosive Biles trying to connect. They actually do hit some of his own Zerglings there. Oh my god, that one Archon just barely getting picked up and avoiding the Corrosive Bile that would have killed it. Serral, did he see this attack on the top side? He's sending Zerglings up here, but there's not enough of them. MaxPax is still competitive in this game. It's still a very competitive game. That's it. That's the tweet. Oh, Roach is trying to run by. Not going to be able to. There is an observer in position. Drones getting burrowed at the top side. 3 of them did fall. Serral will clean this up. Probes trying to transfer to long distance mine this 4th. Actually, MaxPax is starting to mine out even his 3rd base. Oh my god, Serral might actually dry MaxPax out on 3 bases. Serral is now the one mining more than his opponent. If MaxPax can't take a 4th, eventually he will get taken out. +2 missile about to complete, but +3 is getting very close for MaxPax. Oh, Corrosive Biles! Oh, they're monster! Did they even kill anything, though? I don't even think they did. They triggered a bunch of Immortal barriers, but they didn't actually kill anything, and they didn't kill the High Templar either. Oh, War Prism in the main. Oh my god, he puts it in range of the Spore. That's a big mistake, but won't lose it. Roach is on the top side. He's warping in Zealots. Oh, he can burrow. Not paying attention, though. And that is because there are Zealots in his main. He did keep all of the drones in the main alive, though. MaxPax, the biggest thing about pushing this back is he can finally take a 4th base. What a game between these 2 players, but I think MaxPax is starting to make it happen. Oh, that's a big Storm. Resources lost is still so close. Ooh, Storm on the Ravagers. Zealots are going to get, well, kind of kited away. Serral does now have Tunneling Claws. If he can deny this 4th, he gives himself a win condition, and that is once again to just hold. MaxPax. Oh, this small number of Roaches is trying to deal with Zealot run-bys. But we are going to see the Ravagers, Lings, Roaches jumping on top of a bunch of Immortals. And now the Roaches that were sent across the map get sent back home, kind of flanking the Immortals. Base will fall on... Oh my god, it won't? He needs to kill that. He needs to kill that base. Does he? Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't. Serral has a lot of regen potential with these Roaches. Oh, maybe he doesn't need to kill this base. He does have his own 4th base up and running again. And it is actually mining now. MaxPax needs to transfer probes over there. Oh my god, this game is nutty. Roach counterattack coming in here. Serral has been dropping Biles like crazy. Warp Prism coming back into the main base. Serral is on top of it. Did you lose any drones here? It looks like the answer is no. Zealot's also getting saved, though. Ooh, Overlord going down. Trying to scout the main army. Zealots will come back in and will deal with this base. Will kill it off. That is what MaxPax needed. Serral does find some probe damage on the other side of the map, but that is not enough. That is not enough. He just lost his own fourth. This is Layer Tech Zerg. This is Roach Ravager. Storms landing on everything. Serral, he is just not going to be able to get it done. MaxPax will clean this army up and will take game number 2. What a game and what a series so far. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom left for Storm Gaming, it is MaxPax. In the blue. And his opponent spawning up at the top right for Basilisk, it is Serral. In the red. My goodness gracious. What an absolutely crazy series so far between these two. They have both shown up playing so damn well. So damn well. Serral fighting tooth and nail in game number 2 to try and find the critical damage, keep his opponent off a 4th base. MaxPax holding on for dear life for so long. And eventually making that hold. MaxPax, once again. Oh my god. Oh, he accidentally just canceled building the Cybercore. A little bit of a misstep right there. Ends up getting it 3 or 4 seconds late. Not the biggest of deals, but maybe showing a little bit of signs of fatigue after these first 2 slobber knockers. Yeah, crazy games. I don't think any other Zerg in the world could have won game number 1, and I don't know that any other Protoss in the world could have won game number 2. Maybe Hero. But I think with how well Serral played that, I'm not sure. Absolute masterclass from both players. We will see a very early scout on the Stargate this time. God, just outstanding stuff. Oh. Serral checked back in with the Overlord. He wants to see what the first Stargate unit is, and he will see that it's going to be... Yep, an Oracle. Obviously, you get the wireframe. The Stargate, unique in the sense that it lets you see what unit is being built out of it. Serral dropping double tumor to start things off in game number 2 with the Queen from the Natural. He did get away with building just 2 Lings because MaxPax once again did not scout with a probe. So, okay, remember what I was saying about the previous game? About when the 3rd Nexus can come down off of just 2 Gateway units and 1 Stargate unit and 1 Gateway? This is that timing. He got that down at like 327, maybe? That is the difference between El Dorado and Ley Lines. 13 seconds faster. That is a huge difference. MaxPax, I think, is going to be going for... Yeah, he's doing it. He's going to be going for the exact same build as he went for in game number 2. Serral did defend it extremely well. And that was why he went for the big attack with the Roaches and Roach Speed. Oh, MaxPax dives into the Natural. Well, he got 1 drone. The main thing for this is do not lose your Oracle. He did get some creep tumors, actually, as well. Or, well, yeah, he got 2 creep tumors, I think. Says he's got 4 kills. Okay, yeah, so he got 3 creep tumors. There's the energy recharge. It is a fantastic ability. It is so strong. Protoss players have been finding very cool ways to utilize it. Oh, will this Overlord get the scout on the 2 additional gateways in the Templar Twilight Council? I wouldn't mind if MaxPax spun up a fake upgrade. I think that'd be a very smart decision, but he's not going to do so. Serral did go for +1 melee very quickly here. MaxPax has not gotten... He's gotten very little scouting in this game. Well, I say very little. He's seen the 3rd base. He revelated the queens, etc. Serral, nice pickoff on a rallying probe. This time, very quick charge out of MaxPax. Ooh, Templar do warp in here. Oh, Serral. Oh my god. This got revealed. This is going to be a little bit of damage on this Archon. He's going to try and get it. No. Okay. He might have been able to kill that. It would have been very, very close. He had knocked out half the shields. He had good surface area. If you get the kill on that first Archon, that is so massive. It was down to 165 HP. How many attacks would that have been necessary? Ooh, double adept coming into the natural. Drones will pull to surround. There are Zerglings here. MaxPax. It's going to be 3 drones. Oh, Queen getting caught off creep in the main. Big misstep from Serral. Over the wraparound on this one Archon. No, it goes down. That's the damage from earlier coming through. 3 drones is annoying. Losing the Archon, much, much worse. Especially as Serral looks like he wants to go for aggression once again. +1 missile and Overlord speed. He will have melee and missile with this attack, so it's going to hit... Well, it's going to hit a little later, but quite a bit harder than the previous game. Actually, in terms of time, it might hit earlier, but relative time because, well, mining differences are significant. Nice little find on a drone here by MaxPax. Does drop the 2nd robotics facility. What has he seen? Oh, he's seen these roaches. He's seen queens walking across the map. Yeah, we got cannons coming in. Where is the robotics facility? It is built in a much more safe location this game. He's also getting Storm. Is MaxPax teching a little too greedily? He did lose one of these Archons, remember. So he doesn't have as many power units as he did in the previous game. Zealots are going for an immediate counterattack. Serral is on 4 bases. But he does not want to just lose that 4th base. This does feel like a stronger setup from Serral, but the counterattack potential is very high. Stasis Ward does trigger on a bunch of Lings. That's a pretty good start for Maximus Paximus. Roaches at the 3rd base. Oh, nice micro on that one Roach. But Zealots will still win this fight until a couple more Roaches show up, and they do. Corrosive Biles finding a cannon at the natural. Cybercode going to get taken down very quickly. MaxPax cannot give up the natural. High Templar. Or do they have energy recharge? No. He's used it recently. How many Stasis Wards? Just 1. Because MaxPax did not go for the 4th base and lost those Zealots, he doesn't have any more counterattack potential. Serral finds both cannons with Corrosive Biles. This is really difficult for MaxPax. He cannot rally the Immortals in towards his opponent's 3rd. Or sorry, in towards his own 3rd to deal with the army of Serral. Stasis Ward actually not so bad for Serral. Kind of works... Oh, well, that's a big storm. Kind of works for him a little bit in the sense that Zealots can't get on top of the army for free. Oh, but we are going to see an attempt to get on top of this. Roaches were pushed back by the storm. However, it is now Serral collapsing in on top of this army. A probe accidentally getting picked up there. Archon not able to be saved. And I think Serral's done it in game number 2. It didn't work, or sorry, in game 3. Didn't work in game 2. MaxPax is coming in on the back end with 4 Immortals, but 34 probes have fallen. Oh, that one Immortal not able to be saved by the Prism. Yeah, Serral's going to blast through in game number 3. At this point, he can maybe just click the Nexus. He's trying to be unpredictable with what he targets. Beautiful little footsies there from Serral. Something we usually reserve for fighting games. But he fakes out where he's attacking with the Roaches, and then boom, targets one that looks like it's out of range. But it was the low HP Immortal on the bottom side. Roaches will kill off this base. The supplies, they do not lie. Storm will come in on the Roaches. There's another one available thanks to energy recharge, but it is going to be Serral. Oh my god, he almost takes down the Prism. It's on 5 HP from those Biles. Queen can get close here and can potentially finish it off, but Even if it doesn't, it does not matter. Serral will close this one out and will put himself up 2-1 in the series. All right, here we go. Game number 4. He was able to hold in game 2, but he wasn't able to do so in game number 3. For Sidestorm Gaming, it is MaxPax in the blue. And his opponent looking to close it out here. For Basilisk, it's Serral in the red. Oh, does he get the hatch down? He does. The Extractor Trick 15 Overlord shows its quality. And Serral gets the hatch down just before the probe was like here. That was no more than half a second away from being blocked. And MaxPax wanted that block. Now, Ultralove, I don't think it's going to be as easy to go for an attack like what we saw in game number 3. Because there's a ramp at the natural. It just feels generally more defensible around your third base as well. But Serral could play Muta. Assuming he wants to play mid-game aggression, which he's said. He feels that mid-game aggression is a little bit necessary against Protoss these days. He might play Muta. He could play Hydraling Bane. Could play Ravagerling Bane. MaxPax trying to dislodge these drones, but Serral is having none of it. Oh, okay, there we go. Finally started to knock that off, but Serral says, nuh-uh. MaxPax, ooh, mining the minerals. Normally we don't talk about this, but after a tough, hard-fought first 3 games, very hard-fought, and the only victory the MaxPax won was one where Serral really made him work for it. Really made him work for it. Mental fatigue is absolutely a thing. Oh, Serral going to hide the second set of lings. Oh, and he's kind of at least implying he could go across the map with these first lings. MaxPax did not chrono either Adept. And Serral just faking him out. I love that. I love the ling movement there from Serral. That was so cool. That was Dark-esque. That is something Dark is really good about. Is making players hesitate with their Adepts. Serral hiding his lings in the back as well. Not showing MaxPax any information for free. I like that a lot. Oracle will pop. Oh, I was going to say, there's no reason to show this Oracle because he knows where the Overlord is. And he will avoid doing so. MaxPax going back to the double Oracle. So we're not going to see the quick Archon drop. I mean, in game number 3, game number 2, it didn't find much value. Game number 3, if anything, it was a liability as he lost one of those Archons very early on. Oh, did he Revelate? And he did. Revelation used. That's a lot of energy. Well, that's all the Oracle energy drained. Oh, wow. MaxPax actually going for a third Oracle even. Normally, that's like not even a little bit notable, but MaxPax has been playing double Oracle for a very long time at this point. Well, not a very long time. For most of the new patch, I would say. Not 100% of his games, just the most common. Serral. I was going to say we should probably see a quick layer, I would assume. Yep. Right after the Roach Warren. Oh, little bit of a dive here on top of these drones. There was no Spore in the mineral line, so even though 3 queens were there, ooh, dive on top of this queen. He will get the kill. That's something that Triple Oracle can enable. That is, well, this is probably the best start MaxPax has had in this game. Or in this series, I should say. But none of the Oracles are at home. It's a well-positioned Adept, but there is still 2 lings that can hit it on each side. And that's going to be a dead pylon. Does he stick around to kill the probe? Nope. Oracle is out of juice. Energy recharge is available, but there's only one Oracle with energy. This is going to be quite a few dead probes. He's going to get maybe 4 probes. Oh my god, he's going to get more. 5 probes. Now the energy recharge comes in. Other side, it is going to be a snipe on 1 drone. But this is such a good start for Serral. 5 probes getting picked off, denied the mining at the 3rd base. Got the kill on the pylon. Just as I was saying, it was MaxPax's best start. When he killed a queen and a drone, Serral finds way more damage on the other side. Killing an adept, a pylon, 5 probes for... What was it? It was a commitment to 14 lings in total. So only 10 more than the original 4 he already built, which you always build. And he gets a bunch of damage done to his opponent. Saves 6 of the lings, or keeps 6 of the lings alive, I should say. It will be Roach Hydra out of Serral. Now, is this a good enough start for Serral to get big damage done as he clearly wants to do? Creep Thread has been nipped back by MaxPax quite nicely, but Serral's doing a really good job of respreading it. Even as he lost one of those queens. Still on 5. They are a little bit more expensive than they used to be, but it's not a crazy thing. It's not to the point where you can't make queens anymore and they're just totally useless. You just got to be a little bit more measured with how many queens you make. And honestly, you don't need to make as many because the Spore shoots so much harder now. Does so much more damage. Ooh. Roachling going to go for a counterattack here. This is a very uncommon way to play against Blink Stalkers. Hydras will pop out. 1 Roach getting picked off. MaxPax doesn't quite have Blink yet, but he does have some good stasis setups. And with the Lings being sent across the map, this is going to be pretty awkward. MaxPax will lose some units. In the natural, going to lose a lot of probes, in fact. Oh my goodness, this is very bad news for MaxPax. He's going to try and fight at the front. Serral says, I'm waiting for more units. 7 probes, 8 probes already going down. And the Roaches and Lings run by into the main base. Stalkers having trouble keeping up, even with their Blink. Meanwhile, Serral getting a good jump in the middle of the map. What a great set of plays here from Serral. This counterattack has really caught his opponent off guard. MaxPax responded quite well in terms of crisis management, but he has lost a lot of stuff. MaxPax, though, is on Storm very soon. Ooh, Stasis Ward only getting 1 ling. Stalkers, a couple of them do go down. Another Stasis Ward gets a couple more lings, but not that many. Storm is just about to complete, but there's no High Templar on the field. Does he have energy recharge? No, so he can't even warp into Storms. The Stasis Ward, one of them will get taken down by the Corrosive Biles. Serral is on the verge of taking this one down. Hydra range does complete. The Stalkers are kind of cornered a little bit. Serral, oh, but is he getting surrounded? I don't think so. I think his army is a little bit too strong and too big to get surrounded. Oracle does fall. Stasis Ward getting triggered. MaxPax is fighting for his life, blinking every which way, trying to deal with this army. But Serral just has a little bit too much momentum. Stasis Ward trying to drop on top of the army itself, but Serral denies it. And now he is going to click down the Nexus. He's going to take it down. Hydra Roach Ravager getting the job done. Shin, Dark, eat your hearts out. Mid-game aggression. The king is now Serral as he takes the series 3-1. Stunning performance out of Serral. My goodness. What a showing from the Finnish Phenom. And if you enjoyed that series, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Check out the rest of my videos, and we will catch you on the flip side.